Oh Lord, it's been so long. Greetings, loved ones, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being patient with me while I had a literal month of rest and relaxation. I was just like the book, honestly. Well, not exactly like the book, because she had a year of rest and relaxation. I honestly toyed around with the idea of like making that the title of this video, my month of rest and relaxation, but it's not really like what I'm doing anymore. I'm getting back into things. I'm getting back into my routines. And I always think that that's very motivating and fun to watch for me personally when I watch other people do it. So I'm kind of gonna be doing that in this video today. It's gonna be kind of like an update. Like I'm gonna be narrating through what's been going on in my life, but also talking about what's in store for 2022 in regards just to like content from me, as well as just life events that are coming up and what's going on and what I want to accomplish and all these things. But let's backtrack a bit, because literally the last time that we spoke, like face to face on the camera, was on the 26th of December. Unless you're a patron of mine, then we spoke on the 29th. But still, I mean, I've been absent from my video platforms for a little while. I'm just now getting back into Twitch, but I just want to kind of like tell you where I've been and what transpired after Vlogmas. It wasn't like super dramatic or anything like that, but we had some more time in Virginia, and we were there until January 1st, which was our 5-year anniversary. On that day, we drove all the way down from Virginia to Georgia to visit my parents, my dogs, do all of the things. I got a haircut. It was down to my butt, and now it's down to like my hips. I don't know. I just told her to cut off like the least amount possible, because I want to have super long hair for my wedding in June, and I didn't want to get like a huge cut or anything. I think most of you can tell by now that I just love having long hair. I've literally been growing it out since I was 12. So, you know, I'm attached to her, okay? But I did get a haircut. I also saw my wedding dress for the first time with sleeves on it. So I got sleeves added on to an original like sleeveless kind of like thicker strapped tank top dress, and I was able to see it for the first time after my alterations, and I had my first fitting. I guess traditionally if you get a dress from a bridal shop, you would have like 3 fittings. So I had my first one, and then I'm gonna have my second one, but I'll probably only need 2, not 3. So my second one is going to be in the end of April on the day of my bridal shower, which I'm going to be having in Georgia at my parents' house. And so we're in like the early stages of planning that right now, just like kind of seeing what I want and the guest list and the theme, if I want to have a theme. I think it's just gonna be sunflower themed, honestly. Like, who's surprised? And so yeah, all of the wedding things are happening. Our date is June 4th. And so we're about like 4 full months out right now, because I'm filming this at the end of January. So we'll have all of February, March, April, and May, and then get married at the beginning of June. So that's an update on that. But honestly, I have so many updates for the wedding. Like I could make an entire video about this. So like, let me know if you would want to see that, because I feel like I've been very, I don't know, like sparing with the details of the wedding. I've just been like throwing it into random vlogs, especially over Vlogmas, but not doing like a full sit down video of wedding planning. So like, let me know if you want that. I feel like I need to get out of the sun and like go somewhere else. So I might change my location. The lighting's just being a little weird, but I want to bring Malcolm the mushroom with me. Okay, this is good. I feel a lot more comfy over here. Anyways, I'm literally sitting on a chair with like only squishmallows on it. Well, squishaboos and squishmallows and Pokemon plushies. So this is 24, baby. Anyways, yes, while we were home in Georgia, did a couple of wedding things, you know? But like I said, I could make an entire video just about that. But to kind of round off this discussion, we sent out our save the dates as well. My mom did it, which was very nice of her. She like printed all of the envelopes at a print shop and then like stamped them and sent them off for us. But other than the wedding stuff in Georgia, I really just saw my friends, and we got to go hiking and grab dinner and stuff like that. And it was just very, very fun. And honestly, just like so nourishing and relaxing. Like it was just the perfect trip. We also got to be tourists in my hometown as well. Like I took Finley to the Georgia Aquarium and the World of Coke and all these things. So that was all very fun that we got to have a chance to do that. And it was really nice to spend time with my parents and my dogs as well back home, Tika and Lula and Aurora. And then we road tripped home on January 10th. We started our drive. We did it in 3 full days. And by the night of the 13th, I started feeling sick. in the car. And I was like, oh my God, hold on, Finley. I'm getting kind of sniffly and I'm feeling some kind of a tickle in the back of my throat. I think I might have COVID. And he was like, oh no. But at that point we were like hours away from getting home. We arrived home at like 11 p.m., went to bed, woke up the next morning, and Finley was like, I'm feeling really sick too. I think we both have COVID. And we did. Peanut knocking. Come on in, peanut color. Oh my God. Hi, Rue. I'm vlogging, so I kind of have to use my mouth to talk. I can't really kiss. Anyways, we were pretty sick there for a sec. Even though we're fully vaxxed and boosted, I feel like everybody and their mom has gotten it at this point, and we hadn't gotten COVID up until the 13th. So yeah, we got over it within like 10 days, but it was definitely not fun. I was just doing a lot of resting, and now I am returning to life as a fully functioning human being. Because I just felt like it really took me out, you know? And it was hard to muster up the motivation and the physical strength to get back to my routines after that. If you've had COVID, maybe you get that and you understand what I'm saying. If you haven't, yeah, I wouldn't recommend. Anyways, last week I returned to Twitch, so I'm getting back into the swing of streaming again 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch, baby. You know where to find me. And I'm also getting back into my routine of posting on Patreon and stuff like that, and filming for you. So that's why I'm here today, as well as just like telling you what the heck I've been doing while I was gone. Aside from like just resting and laying during COVID, it made me just want to like plan out my 2022 because I had so much time. And so that being said, I started using Notion. This isn't a brand deal, although, you know, I'd love to work with you, Notion, if you happen to be watching this. But a ton of my viewers on Twitch use Notion, which is, yeah, just an online planning platform. And I've been like a handwritten physical planner or like calendar planner girl for a really long time. I used to write and color code my own monthly calendars, and like, while that was great and fun, I just think it's really great to switch it up sometimes. So in 2022, I'm becoming an online planner girly, and I'm literally using Notion right now on my phone for like the outline of this video, just so I don't lose my place. You know, I have a lot to talk to you about. But also I've been using it to plan out like my 2022 goals, and I've been habit tracking as well. So habit tracking is basically like check marking off or writing down like which habits you did that day if you want to form a long-lasting habit. And so my habits that I'm tracking this year are trying to go to bed before 12 a.m., waking up around 9 a.m., reading every day, and working out 3 times a week. Also, I was so elated to get back to Zumba because like going on like a month-long almost road trip, I think it was like 3.5 weeks that we were gone. I was so excited to get home and get back into my routines and like unpack and do all of the things. And then getting hit with COVID was like, oh, well, now we're down for like another 2 weeks, you know, well, 10 days, but still. And so that was kind of like a kick in the shins a little bit. It kind of knocked me down a peg of being like, hey, maybe you need a little bit more rest. So I was just listening to my body, just taking the time. But then as soon as we tested negative, I was like, Zumba, Zumba. So I was so excited. So I returned on this past Tuesday, and honestly, they were like really excited to see me. I was like, okay, ladies, let's get back into it. I didn't know I was missed, you know what I mean? But I missed them. I thought about Zumba like every day. Like anytime I'm not doing the things that I put into my routine, I think about them every day. If I'm not on Twitch, I'm thinking about Twitch. If I'm not filming, I'm thinking about filming. If I'm not doing Zumba, I'm thinking about Zumba, baby. So it's just all of those things, you know? Anyways, I'm really blabbering a lot, but other than resting, my relaxation, during that time when I had COVID, I was reorganizing fucking everything in my life. You know, getting on Notion, planning everything out, but also physically, like going through my cabinets and my closet and drawers and other various things and being like, I need to get rid of this, especially if we're gonna move to Vermont like we want to in 2022. That's another resolution, preferably like after the wedding, you know? But if we find something before, then maybe we'll like slowly move things over. I don't know, it's all up in the air, but that's a 2022 goal. So with moving, you always wanna kind of like downsize a little bit of the amount of crap that you own. And I own a lot of crap. Like I'm totally, really have a lot to get rid of. So that being said, if you guys wanna see another closet clean out from me, I need to go through my main closet. It's fucking appalling right now. There's just so much boxes. I have like put aside some things for donating or listing on Depop, but still I have a pile of clothes on my floor right now that Rue is literally laying in because I don't have enough hangers to hang up my clothes anymore. That is how dark it's gotten. And also the dresser next to me needs to be cleaned out, as well as the drawers underneath my bed. So I'm gonna do another like full clean out video with you, possibly even a series, who knows. But I did reorganize my bathroom cabinets. I also reorganized my altar downstairs. I did a little bit of sorting in my kitchen because we had some Christmas gifts that needed to like find their home. And so I was just kind of moving things around, hanging things up, doing all this stuff. I'll show it all to you. Don't worry about a thing. Also, while I was away, I was doing so much cleaning. I mean, when am I not? I love to clean. But I didn't want to make like a full cleaning video as like my first video back. I figured I can just show you bits and bobs of like what I've been doing, kind of, while getting back into this swing of things. And right now, I still have to do like a deep clean vacuum of my downstairs living room, but I'm waiting and holding off on that because we still have our Christmas tree up, and I'm leaving it up because we're burning it at a bonfire that we're having here with 4 of our friends on Saturday night. We got some things that we want to bring into 2022, some things that we want to burn and leave behind. So we're having kind of like a manifestation bonfire, if you will. But since I'm putting off moving the tree, what I can do in the meantime is laundry, dishes, switching out some furniture because we still have to bring up that live edge wood table that my friend Tim made for Finley for Christmas. I like commissioned him to make this gorgeous table. It's been sitting under a sheet in the basement because we haven't cleared out the furniture piece that we have there now, which is like a basket that's like holding a bunch of like dusty old shit that I need to like go through. So maybe we could do that. I also really need to consolidate a lot of mess and clutter in my life and get rid of clothes, obviously, which I already mentioned, but the mess and the clutter in my office right now is just next level. I walk into that room and I say, this is not sparking joy. This is the opposite of joy. I can feel myself get physically upset when I walk into the space. I don't want to work in there. I don't even want to look at it. And so Finley and I have been talking about ways to reorganize and just get that space looking good, you know? Because I feel like because it's half guest room, half office for me, it's just kind of like a clusterfuck of a room, and like the layout of the room doesn't really make a lot of sense either, which like we could do an entire video literally just getting into that space and like trying to make it look good. But right now the biggest issue is that we sold Finley's desk on Craigslist, and so all of his stuff that was on the desk is now on the floor in that space. And also the other hump that we have to get over is that all of our small business inventory, which we're putting off the small business for a little bit until we have the time to dedicate to fulfilling orders and listing things and doing all of that. And so right now we just have the inventory and we need to organize the inventory because it's just like sitting in boxes on the floor and it's not cute, you know? I want to have like a shelving system that we're going to bring up from the basement, which like, again, this could be a whole separate video, and I think it will be because like we need to revamp that space. And also kind of, I love a renovation video. Like I love a moment where I see some space that you go into and you're like, wow, yeah, that's not sparking joy. And then you see the after and you're like, oh my God, now that's good. Okay. So I want to do that with all of you. But anyways, as you can see, I'm very ambitious for 2022. I have a lot of projects, house projects specifically, and this is just inside. Outside of the homestead right now is literally a whole other story. We have a sleeping garden right now, so most things are dead, but some things are trying to, you know, spark back to life. But the 2022 garden is going to be like a whole separate thing that we'll probably address in late February to early March. You know, come spring, I'll have a full planning video about that probably, because I do want to dedicate more of my content to homesteading this year and all of the things that fall underneath that. It's not just the outside and like the digging in the dirt and showing you the pigs and having fun with them and bathing them or whatever. It's a lot of like landscaping. Like we have so much landscaping to do, which I think might be a fun video for you to see, like us trying to bring the land back to life in some ways. And we have a ton of that to do, which I'm really not even trying to think about at like the forefront of my mind right now, because I just have other things to do that are more pressing in my life. Also the wedding, you know, planning a wedding is very time consuming, but again, probably will just make a whole video about that. I actually have to get some tasks done today for the wedding, and I'm going to Zumba later tonight. I'm gonna do some laundry today, some chores around the house, and I figure like, I'm just gonna tell you here and now about all the things and then kind of just like take you through phases and just get back into life. So that's my plan. Hope you enjoy the video. I love you. I missed you so much. Can you tell? Also, this may be random, but I forgot to mention this in my sit down portion when I was narrating, and I want to get a new shower curtain because this one is like discolored, moldy. We've literally had this since like 2017 when we lived in Koreatown in LA at Finley's apartment, and it's just like so gross and discolored. I'm not obsessed with her, and I want to get a new shower curtain for in here because we just got this drain unclogged by a plumber the other day, and so now we're like back to using this shower again, which we were using the guest bathroom one downstairs. But yeah, I just need to make this tub like cleaner, better. Maybe I'll clean it today, and I just want it to make me feel good when I come in here and not be like ugh, you know. I am feeling heavily ambitious this year. I have so many things I want to do. Hello, I have been doing my wedding registry literally all day and also working on our wedding guest list, and that has been the most time consuming part of my day for sure. At least I got to read and stuff this morning, and I'm getting ready to go to Zumba right now though, so I'm gonna move my body and my eyeballs other than looking at screens. And for getting ready for Zumba, all I do is just put on a little workout pant or something. I'm keeping on the same shirt that I was wearing earlier and just like removing my jewelry. And then I'm gonna tie my hair up in a low bun. And then I'm just gonna put on my little workout shoes. And then my grout fit will be complete. Okay, I'll see you guys probably in the car or maybe at Zumba. I never know what to film because all of the music that we dance to is copywritten and I can't use it. So it's kind of like, what do I even show you? Hey y'all, I'm at the gym, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna film in there. I just think I'm gonna vibe out, you know? Just live my best life, do a couple of kicks, do some jigs, and come back to you when we're alone again. Because there's really just no way that I can film Zumba. I think that's how I just need to like accept that, you know? But I'm here, yeehaw.
1 hour later.
All I have to say is sweet Lord Jesus Almighty. That was one hard class for me, but in such a great way. Like, it was a great class. It was so much fun. I absolutely freaking loved it. It was different than my Tuesday class because I feel like on Tuesday we did a lot more like slow songs and more like oldies. Like we danced to rolling on a river and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, this is awesome. But I love when they play like Pitbull and Christina Aguilera and like other absurd, you know, more fun poppy songs, I guess. So I requested tonight, I was like, can we do Macklemore song? I think it's Can't Hold Us or something like that. When do we go back? That one. So I requested that song, and then after that she just like kept including like bops after bops. We did Get Low as well, and what else did we do that is one of my favorites? Oh, the one that's I did on my Patreon, the Christina Aguilera and Pitbull song, Feel This Moment. Oh my god, so good. So she played all my favorite songs, and I told her, I was like, you killed it, Dana. Thank you, icon, legend. I'll see you Tuesday. And I'm very sweaty. I'm like disgusting. You know when you just get a rush of energy after a chaotic workout class, or just working out, not even in a class? That's me right now. So I'm gonna listen to Gwen Stefani on the way home and live my best life. See ya. Well, it's not a homemade meal, but it is a boxed meal. 2 separate cardboard boxes brought to you by Annie's Mac and Cheese and corn chicken nuggets. Love it. Also guys, ever since we had the plumber over and we can use our upstairs shower again, it has been life changing. I literally get full body chills when I get under the water because it just feels so good, and the water pressure is so much better than our guest bathroom. And I just love it so much. And it's making me turn into a nighttime shower person. So I'm curious what you guys are. Please comment down below if you prefer a morning shower or an evening shower, or nighttime or whatever. Because I feel like not a lot of people are afternoon showerers, but if you are, I mean, I guess let me know that too. But I think I'm becoming a night shower person. It's true, I'm evolving.
Several days later.
Okay guys, I just cleaned the whole house and it looks amazing with the new table. And I just wanted to show you and also brag. I can't believe how clean it looks in here, Rue. Woo! What happened to your ears? You have an updo. It's so nice. I love our new table so much. It really suits the space very, very well. So I'm feeling fantastic. I also left the Christmas lights up on the banister. I just thought it was super cute. And we took the Christmas tree out, well, Finley did, and we're gonna burn it tonight. So I replaced that area with the 2 mushroom toadstools, so that looks nice. But this is just cleared off. That's a pile of paper we're gonna burn tonight as well. And the back of my door, I also did a little bit of tidying up, and the guest room, just in case any of my friends want to sleep over tonight. This is the inventory for the small business that we're gonna sort and probably just dedicate a whole video to redoing this space. But I like the bed. I want to keep this kind of theme going for over here. Like, this wall looks great, you know, but the crap just needs to be consolidated. But I also sorted my desk area, and we're also, I don't even say this in this video yet, but we're gonna do a game cubby and bookshelf combination in this space this year. So I'm very excited about that. We got some new games and now it's overflowing, and it's just very overwhelming for the space. So instead of being overwhelmed, I'm gonna resort back to my theme of the year, which is organize it. Don't be overwhelmed. It's gonna be fine. I also cleaned all the bathrooms today, and we're just waiting for our friends to come over. Yeehaw.
Tomorrow.
Hey guys, it's the next day now. I've been filming this for about 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 4 days straight of doing random tasks every day. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what goes on inside my mind before I go grocery shopping, because I think it's of interest to some of you organized folks out there. So on my Notion here, other than my like daily and life stuff, you can see I have recipes and a shopping list. So if you go to the shopping list, I have like this long list of everything that I'm gonna need for groceries right now, and it's a lot. And so I'm gonna go get all of these things. A lot of the like distinct ingredients are for recipes. This is like the stuff that I want to make in the coming weeks. It doesn't even really have to be this week. Some of the stuff I'm getting ideas for the Super Bowl and stuff like that. And then I'll put the blog that I found it on in parentheses there, so I can keep track of like what I'm making and why I bought those ingredients. Also, under the shopping list thing, this is like my Safeway list. So this is my local grocery store to me that's not too far away, and then Winco is like 30 minutes away. So I'm not going there today. I'm just doing local grocery pickups and getting stuff from like Rebecca, eggs from Nathan, goat cheese from Athena. So I have a couple of different like people on here that I need to go see. So I bring back their empty jars to them, which leads me to the other side of the car where I have my butter container to bring back to Rebecca, along with 2 other big jars that we had for milk from her in the past. So I'm gonna go run local errands now, get a dozen eggs from Nathan, go and get goat cheese from Athena. And then in here, I'm gonna run by the dispo anyways when I go into town. So I figure I'll just drop off this bag of empty containers that we've been collecting. I also have this bag of stuff like old ripped socks and other things that we don't need anymore that I'm gonna put into the clothing recycling in town. And then over here, this is a bag of tech stuff that I just need to keep in the car for next time I drop by Best Buy or I'm in the area with a Best Buy. So I can just take all of this out and put it into their tech recycling, because I have a lot of old tech and old batteries and other various things to recycle. Anyways, just thought this would be interesting to you. Don't know why, but this is the state of my car right now, and I'm gonna go run a bunch of errands today. It's an errand day. It's Sunday. We're getting after it. Yeah. That was really weird, I'm sorry. I'm just in a mood, you know? A good one. I'm in all yellow, and it just makes me too powerful when I wear all yellow.
Oh, no! Come on, bro.
Hello guys, so I just wanted to show you everything in my fridge, kind of as a quick little grocery haul, but like an organized grocery haul in a way of like how it makes sense in my brain when I put it in the fridge. So starting at the bottom, just so I can see everything, this is like all of the produce that I have. So parsley, spinach, broccoli, potatoes, and then, well, this is just tortillas for Finley's quesadillas. And I just put it all out so I can see it and be like, oh, I need to make the recipe with the parsley, make it into a pesto, use the spinach, whatever. And I can see when it starts to get all wilty, and then I need to really, really use it, you know? And then on this shelf, so in the past like year or so, Finley and I started buying cheese again, whether it's from like local places like where we get our goat cheese from our neighbor Athena, or just from the grocery store. So I'm making a pizza recipe that uses mozzarella, so I got that. And then I got creme fraiche for a frittata recipe because I'm trying to amp up my frittata and quiche game in 2022. You know, why not? And then we just have sharp cheddar for like grilled cheeses with the sourdough that we get from the bakery, or like quesadillas and stuff. And then pretty much everything behind this front like wall of goods is all homemade stuff, from homemade sauces to pickles to fermented peppers to little medicinal vinegars and other things. My sourdough starter. It's pretty much just like a homemade products shelf, and it's really getting too large to the point where I can only put stuff on the front. So I need to go through this at some point and like give people some of the pickles that I've made as well, because there are so many in my fridge. I also have this giant jar up here as well. And then up here, we also started buying field roast sausages because I do have the cookbook for field roast, but they just make them so much better. And sometimes you don't want to hand make every sausage that you eat, okay? So I do buy the vegan sausages from them. And then also up here on this shelf, you can maybe tell that we are a drink household, okay? We love a good beverage. A bunch of my friends work for GT's Kombucha in Portland, so we get like free kombuchas from them. Sometimes I buy more kombuchas. GT's is just the shit, okay? This isn't even sponsored, brother. We just love them. So we always have a bunch of those up there. And then I wanted to try this as like espresso coconut water in this can. I said, why not? And so if I need a little pick-me-up this week, this is what I'm gonna be drinking. And then when we were sick, our neighbor Olya made some homemade chicken broth for Finley. And so we have some jars of that, kombuchas. Oh, and then Finley loves a good energy drink as well. So we started buying these Clean Cause ones, and great organization to support. They're like a yerba mate drink, you know? So I got the watermelon mint and the raspberry for him because there was a little deal. And then we just have like milk and stuff. And over here in the door, I don't really have anything that insane. I guess it's just kind of like mustard and sauces, the eggs that I picked up, and like butter. But that's pretty much it. And yeah, brothers, so that's what's in the fridge. I'll show you the pantry now. Okay, so this stuff right here is pretty much what I picked up at the store. I got some beans for soups. These are for quesadillas, coconut milk for another soup, and then just some canned soup moments, you know? On the nights that I like don't make dinner, sometimes we just have soup and grilled cheese and it's perfect. So having like ready-made stuff is ideal, and we love the Amy's soups so much. And then we also always eat or have the Annie's shells and white cheddar, but there was only 3 boxes left in the whole store, so I switched it up and I got this one too. And then Finley picked up some ranch wheat thins the other day, which we've been eating as a snack, but that's pretty much like everything that we got at the store that is in the pantry section now. And it's so much stuff that my cabinet is not closing all the way, so gotta use some of that in there today. That's my grocery haul. I'm in a full blue fit today. Loving it. I think I've showed you everything that I want to cover in this video for like getting back into my routine of things. I deep cleaned my entire house. I got back into working out. I showed you a little healthy grocery haul, and I kind of talked about 2022 goals, what to expect for videos from me, what projects I want to accomplish inside the home, some stuff outside of the home as well, but again, trying not to put that at the forefront of my mind right now, because it's best to just bite off a little bit at a time to chew instead of biting off more than you can chew. That's my theme for the year. Well, no, my theme is organized, not overwhelmed. That's my main resolution, honestly. And I feel like I've been doing a really good job so far. Like, I've really been categorizing everything in my life and being like, okay, let's just do one task for this a day. Let's do something for the wedding, something for videos, something for Patreon, something for Twitch. You know, just grabbing things a little bit at a time. So that's my life right now. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but instead of just showing like fast forwarded clips of me doing some things, I just narrated and then inserted me doing the things into the vlog. So if you prefer that style of vlog, please comment it down below, because I feel like it's very satisfying to watch, to be like, hey, I want to do this, and then here's me doing it, not just being like, oh, you know, maybe I'll find time to do that, or show you some like fast forwarded clip of me doing the laundry. I love the snap transitions as well, so like let me know if you notice any of those editing things and if you prefer them or if you prefer the old way, because I'd like to know. Lastly, I just hope this helps some of you maybe get a little bit of motivation to get back into your routines, whether it's getting back on track with healthy eats and cooking for yourself, or working out, or just getting back into your work schedule, or whatever it might be. I don't know, man. I just am doing that in my own life, and I hope to inspire some of you, because I normally get my motivation from watching other people do great stuff, and I'm like, yes, I love this for you, and then I want to do it too. So anyways, I love you. Thank you for watching this kind of getting back to my routines vlog. You can find me on Twitch and on Patreon when I'm not on here, and I love you. I'll talk to you in my next video. Okay, stay smiling. Bye, y'all.